Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hades 2, where tonight we're taking another run at 32 Fear Chronos. We're gonna get it, it's gonna happen. Here's the Jeweled Palm that we earned on our last run. While at the Fate's Whim, which means you have had no reroll points the whole night and you have not used any Olympian summoning keepsakes. So letting the game show you the boons it wants to show you, doing nothing to play with those. You get a random Hades blessing, and also most of your boons have bonus levels. And that's the part, the bonus levels is what's going to scale up. To be perfectly honest, this seems pretty good. Obviously, we have gotten some value out of rerolling stuff, but I kind of want to change up our cards a little bit and try this. Because if we could level this up, this could be powerful. It's certainly interesting. I don't know, though, because like in order to get the maximum benefit out of it, you'd have to have it equipped during the final era, right? I'm assuming that it's not like the boons have +1 level on them, and you take them, and that's the level of boon you get. I'm assuming it's while you're holding this thing, all of your boons are treated as though they have +1 level. Or not even all of them, most of them. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not as exciting then. Because I really do want to have the evil eye while we're fighting Chronos. So maybe we just start with Moonbeam, try to force a really good hex to come down early. And then we can do, concave stones and whatever and try to make things work from there.
Should keep me company.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I think we're gonna keep the cat. Is there anything else I want to change? Maybe let's change exactly what heat we're looking at here, or fear rather. The combination of forfeit and denial is really brutal, and maybe I can't deal with this. If we turn off denial, we put return back on. Not return, shadow. We were able to deal with shadow. We were surviving with shadow. Denial's really harsh. Denial fucks you up more than I was thinking it did. Obviously, I'd love to lose the forfeit too. You get 3 points of fear from all foes are 20% faster. I mean, that's gonna kick my ass though. That's really scary.
For the realm.
30% more HP. Ooh, 20%, 60%, 100%. Jesus. Why does that scale that way? Yeah, if I wanted to get rid of forfeit, I don't know. It might just be too much. It might be too much to do. All right, let's just try it like this. We're still 32, but this is maybe a little bit more doable. Shadow is scary. Okay.
Such courage in the face of fear.
Thank you, Skelly. And then just to remember, area. Omega Strike is also an area attack. Pretty decent ranged attack.
No use.
Hey, come on, guys.
Omega Special is, yeah, just that thing. We'll curve toward enemies a little bit. And when we kill stuff with the staff, there's a chance for it to form into lone spirits, which we then can weaponize.
Into the dark.
All right, let's give it another go here. This is doable. This is absolutely doable.
No trace of the old Chronos shall remain.
The hidden aspects of the arms of night. I understand they come from distant gods and goddesses of darkness, all obscure, some likely bearers yet to be. Perhaps there is an even deeper pattern that they share.
Perhaps. Do you happen to have any thoughts on that? she does not. Well, I'm pretty tired of Darkside. I do really feel like Darkside is just like not very fun. It's probably good. Being able to become impervious is good, but I might take Wolf Howl just to give us some variance. Like,
Wolf Howl. Your foes lie vanquished.
totally sick, dude. Alright, I forgot that the special draws them forward. Alright, we got a mystery palm there that didn't end up getting applied because we can't apply it. May as well go ahead and get this effect spent.
Look at what I found.
Tula, be my guest. Caught out. Tula never fails.
Okay, so as we're starting to actually figure out what we want to do here, what would be things that like do something every time you deal damage are definitely interesting. However, the splash is going to be really counterproductive because it's going to push enemies out of the area again. So I think we have to avoid that. But yeah, we'd love to take something that like gives us the ability to take advantage of the fact that we have this like constantly ticking damage on the ground. I'm not sure what the best way to do that is.
Such a foreboding night this is. The air is thick with the death and decay of your father's realm, and the desolation I have wrought. The pale moon can scarce cut through.
The pale moon's doing just fine, thank you. Arctic Ring is like fine. Tranquil Gain would also be fine. We have bonus damage on our Omegas, so it'd be cool to use the Omegas, but like... yeah, maybe we just want to take Tranquil Gain because it's a good, reliable way of doing, you know, it always, Vow of Hubris. Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, right. Priming magic. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think we'll take this path. But yeah, so like it's a good neutral, works kind of regardless of your strategy method of regaining all of your magics.
Go, Tula. Over there.
Normal enemies that can block are just being rude, frankly. Like Scorch. Scorch application, I think, is perfectly reasonable. Oh, there's a gold pot right there. Okay. Hey, Julie, you maybe want to participate here?
What say you, Homer?
Yeah, Homer, what's up now? Homer, why is she talking to Homer?
Even I'll admit the quake crackle of the hearth just doesn't always do the job. Sometimes what we need is a great big conflagration, an inferno of the highest order. How about one then?
Show me. I mean, small stuffed candle is really good. We can't probably afford to pass up a non-common stuffed candle, but what about Scorch on attack? Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, right.
No time cannot be stopped. Neither can she.
Okay, there we go. We got some Homer. Apparently we earned some. One thing that is a little bit annoying is that when Tula kills the enemies, they don't leave their ghost behind.
Can't do it. This feeling.
Nope, none of that is compelling. Ashes, really? Trying hard to just take refuge in my little fortress. I kind of can't believe all those enemies just ran into the overlapping zones. I know that they're not like supposed to be smart or anything, but even so.
Stolen property. Mine now.
All right, 74. 74 is decent. Try to make sure I'm dragging him into the highest yield part of the pattern. So you are stuck in place for so long when casting the normal attack, the circular area. Alright, show me something cool. Attack has +5 power and hits a larger area. Shades deal more damage and have a chance to reappear. That's pretty cool. But no, I like Soulfilled Ankh. Seems like it should be good.
Just
So
Fira grows in strength.
+5 power per tick, I'm assuming. Which, yeah, should be rad. And we are absolutely taking this, overjoyed to have it. Okay, here's what I learned from last time.
Oh my.
Attacks inflict Scorch. Pretty good.
So what if Hestia is technically my elder? She hardly gives Olympus her attention.
Please understand, Grandmother. I need to calm her down.
I'm trying. This guy right here, the absolute #1 threat of allowing enemies from the next area into the current area. It's just always the stupid bouncy projectile explosion asshole.
Family and our blasted pride. This constant fights with our own kin.
Yeah, can you believe people would behave that way? It's crazy. So counterproductive. Steady growth this early is pretty strong. I do like Frigid Rush a bunch. I do, I really do. I really do. But steady growth this early is real good.
For my mother.
And then that's interesting. I mean, an attack speed bonus would be considerable. Would be of some very high value. And that's feeling already so much more powerful.
Come on, cat.
Can't teleport out of the zone. Come play in the zone.
Hermes, if there's anyone out there who can help me outpace time, it's you. Please accept this for your swift and reliable service.
Right, look, you really anxious. I really need to move along, so let's get to the blessings, if you please. Your father's back where he belongs, your mother too. I'm really glad they're safe and sound together, Em. You've got to make up for lost time with them, and you'll be able to from here on out.
So hasty retreat obviously is just like always good. The question is, do we re-roll here really looking for an attack speed boost? I'm gonna get greedy.
Not what I want.
Ooh, swing and a miss. Well, all right, I'll take blue nimble limbs. That was pretty bad though. I got punished real bad there.
This is private property.
Yeah, you tell him, Mel. My dad owns a dealership. She is such a cop.
Something nearby.
Go on, Tula. on out. Ooh, a soul belly.
Nice. That's exactly where I was hoping that would land.
In the name of Hades.
You know, title ring's not bad.
It is indeed.
Descura. You look upon the oath of the unseen night after night, but do you understand as yet the lesson it imparts?
Why, clearly not really.
Fear manifests at night. Either we give in to that fear, or we become its cause.
Either give in to fear or become its cause. Your words, not mine, though I concur with them. Let us become that fear for one another once again.
The thing is, becoming its cause doesn't... That's not an either or. You can become its cause as a way of giving into fear, and then just live your life in desperate terror, trying so hard to be scary to others that it will banish the feeling, and it never does. That's... In fact, a very common sort of thing. We're seeing a lot of that these days. Cat, get over here and do something. And I think we're doing a pretty good job here. Our damage output feels pretty solid. I wasn't sure if my circle was done killing the other one or not, so I didn't want to recast it. Oops, she did the wolf howl at pretty much the same time I did. Kind of counterproductive for me. Oh, hell. Okay. I'm a little surprised that more than one of them can do the hex type behaviors. Okay, well that was poor sportsmanship for sure. There was actually nothing I could do about that, the way those split up. Fortunately, we seem to have found ourselves a nice corner here. Where are you guys going? You real? You're not. That one's real. Wow, the period of not being able to move after coming down from the wolf howl is really long. Longer than I remembered. How am I going to lose a Death Defiance on Hecate? This is not good.
This test again. Though how much farther you can go, we'll see. Return to Shadow now.
Thank you, Headmistress.
Yeah, not a good start. Very, very concerning signs here.
Should I change things up?
Well...
Should come in handy.
Do we want to force something? Do we just want to do concave stone and just get something extra? I mean, I do want my do you want my Path of Stars to actually appear?
All right.
Seems like that
Closer to
one's
Tartarus.
a little sketchier than I remember it being.
Not heard this one before.
How's she able to tell so fast?
Tula now.
All right. Well, I got trapped in behind some pots there and couldn't move for some portion of that fight, but
Pathetic.
Behold the stars.
all right. We got a pretty thin tree this time. The next hit from your attacks or specials deals critical damage is not very impressive when we're doing such, we're doing this like small incremental damage strategy. Hex deals damage before you rise up is pretty cool. Your Hex inflicts the effect of your Rush Boom on up to 5 foes. Weird. So... plus 50 power, double the damage. Plus 50 power, move faster. Let's get Brutality. Makes it very slightly more expensive, but it's definitely worth it. And then I guess we can grab like Urgency and Tremor, or we could start down the path to this other one. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna grab Urgency and Tremor.
One with Selene.
We don't have a Rush Boon currently, but we could. We might at any moment. I guess I must have really gotten to her with that crack about them not having very many songs.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, all three of these are very compelling. Especially given the Passion Rush is like Passion Rush is a really good thing for the Hex boon that we just took, the Hex improvement. But it's hard to imagine. Gosh. I really hope our Concave Stone goes off on this. Any two of these I'd be overjoyed to have. I think I'm going to take the Passion Rush.
My friend.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's real good, I think. And then obviously we don't need that.
Perseverance is what got us to this point, my lord. May your resolve never waver. Whenever mine does, I take comfort knowing I have such dependable allies.
And then it's like, do I want to be this person? I think I'm going to get hit a lot trying to kill Zagreus with this weapon. Let's just stay the course for the moment.
Get set to fight or get out of the way. Can hardly stand all this water and the singing, but this has to be done. About damn time.
Let's see it, Nem.
Bad idea.
Get it.
Seriously? All clear. Go on and gloat.
I did. Okay, I did beat you by a couple, and I'm not gonna gloat, but I just one time scoreboard. One time I'm just gonna say scoreboard. High five. She doesn't want to do the
Any
high five.
progress
That's fine.
locating a means to enter Tartarus? I'd transfer you my birthright if I could under the circumstances, though I'm reasonably certain that's not possible.
Got my own birthright, thanks. And yeah, been making progress.
Yeah, we've seen this
Three-headed
before
monster near
too.
The maintenance access point to Tartarus. It digs up through the ground.
There's a weird dialogue repeating sometimes. I don't know. I wonder if it has something to do with half of our game being played on one patch build and the other half being played on the other.
You plan to get into the lowest reaches of the underworld through the hellhole that beast leaves behind. You know that Cerberus is my father's dog, don't you?
All the more reason that tunnel's going to lead me right where I need to be one of these nights. Mark my words.
Consider them marked.
Mine.
She used the Chaos Gate.
Hey, but I wanted to use the Chaos Gate, and I definitely got to it first. Ugh.
Let's see what's here.
Okay. Well, I guess I take the one that isn't a boss fight.
Too hot for you?
Alright, nice of the cat to eventually join us. Okay, there we go. I'm fine fighting a boss for an improved rarity boon. I'd just like to get the boon is all. Why did I do that? What am I thinking? Okay, just need a little bit more clearance, a little bit more safety in the room. Honestly, our damage is already getting really good.
Remember that. Hear me on my authority.
Hot pot's real solid. A little bit of bonus HP versus a little bit of bonus palm. Unpredictable. And we don't need the nectar as much as we used to, just like the raw nectar itself. I think I'm going to take this. Yeah, this version of the thing where she's just humming really sounds a lot like the song that plays at the end of the beta test, like the final couple pre-credits moments of the beta test. And I'm sure it's not, it's not intentional. It's not a reference. It's just a weird coincidence. Okay, Passion Rush up. That's pretty alright. What is this? Palm.
Gold coins.
Do I want to fight for a palm? Do I want to buy a Yarn of Ariadne? Do I want the price of Midas? What's my current HP? So the thing is, so if I spend this, we go down to 255. We have enough to buy a real boon plus like a mid-level item at the shop. Boon plus palm, something like that. If I take the price of Midas, it puts us back up to being able to buy a boon plus like heart. Should boon plus heart be in the shop, obviously. We're late enough in the run that we're probably looking at this is probably like the pre-boss room, right? We've seen a lot of this biome. So I would be losing 20 health in a situation where it does matter. We're running up against a pretty scary boss. Alright, I'm going for it.
Worth it. Here goes.
Okay.
In the name of Hades.
Scorches burn down faster. Flash fry's like fine. I don't really think Flame Flourish is all that interesting, so I guess we're going to just take Pyrotechnique. And there you go. Rewarded.
Was that a new song I heard on my way in? Something about treasures glimmering, another one about the sea.
Mel is unstoppable.
You could have said, Skilla, I don't know anything about themes, so I just can't appreciate the depth of your work. But yeah, it is a new song, and only the first part.
I suppose the second part is imminent. You make your performances unnecessarily difficult by fighting me, but that's a choice you keep on making.
Well, we have to drown someone, and sailors have gotten too easy, lady. You'll never be an artist if you don't push harder and harder and harder.
Right? Ask John Malkovich.
This song's called Bewitching Eyes. You look at me with bewitching eyes. Queen, give me butterflies. Can't disguise the way I feel about you.
Cat, wake up. Oh, this fucking power ballad rules. This is very good. Is she confessing about trying to give her love to me? Am I misunderstanding this song? I really don't know about themes. She had me there. I really wanted to have my hex up for the beginning of this next phase. Okay, yeah, burn the drummer down super fast. I don't want to kill the guitarist during the solo. That feels rude. Would you get up? How did that not wake the cat up? Terrible stuff. Do things. Fucking, yeah, belt it. I love Skilla so much. What a fun character. Alright, that went okay. That went pretty alright. I took some bad hits here and there. But that went okay. And we got to enjoy that brilliant new hit. Okay, so headed to the dog. Maybe it's just take a bunch of crowns. Maybe it's try to force something else. How much fire do I have? I can't look right now. Because I was thinking, like, if we could get that thing where you deal bonus damage per fire element that you have, that would be very strong with our current build, and the way that would apply each the full value multiplied by all our multipliers to each tick. So I might just pull the Ember here. I think I'm going to. That would be really good for us. Okay. Nothing to have here.
To firmer ground.
And to firmer ground we go. Sadly, even though I did do such a reasonable and calm job, that's unusual. We're still down at Death Defiance because somehow I lost one to Hecate.
It's a little sobby. Come on out.
Yes, I did forget, in case you're wondering. Get him, ghosts. God, that shield. Okay.
Good find.
It's weird that the lost spirits won't attack the enemies who are just wandering around ambiently. You would think that they would. Okay, so I do want that Hestia boon. Yeah, I guess let's...
Out of my way.
Wow, that just hits the entire width of the room, huh? I don't think I'd realized that.
Struck true. All banished for now. Glass rock.
We've certainly had that fight go much worse than that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, I don't think glowing coal is bad, certainly. Yeah, the question is, do you rarefy now, or do you hold out and hope that you see another boon where it's more relevant? I guess I may as well just rarefy now.
Fired up.
I don't hear the tree at all. Where are you? Smooth, very smooth. Alright, there'll be a second one, right? I don't know if I've ever seen just one of those things.
No one cares. No. Flourish.
Okay, so this will get me 1 point. Well, that 1 point is a hunker, sadly. This is a pretty strong field overall. I didn't realize it would roll it directly on top of me. Feels like that's probably not how that should work.
Smackers. Suffer no more.
Well now. It does feel like we have to take Vampiric Cataclysm, doesn't it?
2 more to go.
It's very fucking difficult to actually get my Omega attack to actually do anything. To get it to actually, like, fire even.
Vitality.
But healing is healing. I'm not going to try to get... I'm going to try not to get too precious with it. Because I could definitely end up causing myself way more damage than I recover.
Better.
Also, it's fundamentally really very unreliable because any enemy who's taking damage from our Omega attack is also taking damage from our normal attack, and so it's hard to be like, ah, yes, these are the ticks that are doing the right damage. Come on, you are an asshole. Okay, spiritual affirmation rarefied. That's pretty cool.
Got it. I should be able to get out, I think.
And even with our Vow of Hubris, we still have like a shit ton of magic.
Very well.
Just kind of incidentally.
Illuminate my path. Ashes.
Getting a little bit of healing here and there. She was trying to help, you know. I just give her credit for that.
Vitality.
All right, we are certainly getting HP. Try to leave that food until last.
Perish.
I'd really love to be able to dash in and set off those ghosts, but honestly, not sure that I will survive the attempt.
It's over.
It's a weird weapon to wield. You know, it behaves in some unusual ways. So this is not super valuable. I would be cool with getting to tenacity. It's like instinct, hunger. Is it better to take a lethality than it is to take the instinct? No, probably not, because the 50 power is 200 damage, right? Because we get to fire it twice, and we hit on the way up and on the way down.
Tula, fish. No escape. Cheer up, Sobby.
Poor Sobby. What a very silly looking fish they have crafted. Yeah, he definitely ran out of the area that is devoted to the Omega. Well, I don't know that I want any of these. I think we're probably about to go into the boss fight, and I think I'd rather just take the Hermes than go to the shop.
In the name of Hades.
I mean, hasty retreats, you know, it's good.
Haste.
You want to see it at a higher rarity than that, but even at that rarity, at this point, that's 6% dodge. It's not nothing. It's not great, but it's not nothing. Okay. 311 health with 3 Death Defiances. I can probably survive this at least. But it is going to be a matter of surviving, because we don't have a way of dumping damage quickly. All I can do is put down my zones and survive, right? Cat, wake up. no, I'm in the sad zone. God, there's so much sad zone fire over top of the fire. There's just like red effects on top of red effects. And I'm supposed to be able to dodge that shit. Okay, skeletons are finally dead. Yep, you can kind of use the wolf thing as temporary invincibility because stuff doesn't hit you while you're in the air. Oh boy. Yeah, that's on me. I mean, kind of.
Playtime at last is over for old Cerberus, but he shall have another playtime hence.
The most menacing use of the word playtime.
Feel better, Cerberus.
Yeah, the wolf howl feels like a much better and more interesting version of become invincible during the boss fight than
For night.
than the last the what do you call it, the transformation does. All right, and 30% bonus damage. Go. Currently missing a little over 100 health. This is really not that expensive. Yeah, I'll take that.
Here goes.
I never even look at the wash-off fountain, and I probably should.
Chronos awaits.
There's no harm, right? Part of me is just like afraid that I will somehow misclick and delete an important boon.
Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Proceed with caution. Whatever is the most efficient course.
Come on, cat.
Get him, ghosts. That's pretty alright. That worked out okay. Yeah, on armorless enemies, I can at least, like, get close and then spam special to keep them stun locked. Flame Strike Rarefied is... Oh, what beautiful, beautiful music to my ears.
Mother, father.
Hello.
There she is.
Thank you, daughter. We could certainly make use of this. Hades had a particular idea for it, in fact.
If you would permit it, daughter, I would offer up such nectar to the Shades assisting in the Underworld renovations underway, as an added token of appreciation for their toil. Is that acceptable to you?
Of course, father. It's yours to do with as you please. And I can think of no finer purpose for it than to reward those shades who have remained loyal to us through all this.
That's actually a really nice idea.
It's really good to see you both here. Do all the satyrs and such leave you well alone?
We're not the ones having to violate the principles of reality as we understand it, daughter. It seems my father must permit his zealous followers to run free a while longer to prevent any further misunderstandings between us.
But to answer more directly, Melinui, the satyrs and such all flee from us on sight, often with little goat-like screams.
I know that you were not so fortunate. The least your mother and I can do is prepare you for the final confrontation that awaits.
And you would think they would be afraid of me by now. Oh boy, Deep Descent is a lot more interesting now that we have the new phase 2. I mean, Unseen Ire is also obviously very compelling. But I think I'm going to take Deep Descent.
Shadows conceal you.
The ad summons,
Be well.
just they suck. They suck so much.
Be well, Mother.
You too, my baby girl.
Bully's back there. I see him. We're going to save you, friend.
For unknown reasons, does the savage beast decide not to devour the princess?
Unknown reasons.
More riches.
Trying to cut inside the orbit there. I managed to do exactly the opposite.
Let's get you someplace safe. See you in the crossroads.
So, sub boss for a fake boon. Like our build's actually doing okay down here, and I think it might be worth pushing for the treasure that will be beyond this. I'm gonna give it a try. Plus, it's more chambers for our Demeter thing to continue rarefying our other boons on, right?
Your master will fare no better.
Delicious.
A bounty of the infinite abyss.
Oh, sure. Yeah, one of those. I know what that is. It is pretty fun to lay the zone down and just watch it do the thing. Oh, what? He was just like, yeah, I know we're both frozen in time and thus unable to take actions and fully vulnerable and everything, but what if I ignored the rules and just did some damage to you anyway? What an asshole. Oh, I should have taken the I did that too fast.
For having come this far on
I should have taken the candle instead of the extra dodge for sure. Okay, this we will actually get some benefit out of. Trying my best to work Omega kills in here, but it's not easy. They do not want me to get my 5 health back. Alright. Tenacity for sure. Lethality. At this point, I'm buying every node, right?
With the grace of the moon.
I think that's the first time we've ever actually gotten every node. There's been several times where we've left one. What an annoying set of enemies. Wait, that is a big ass satyr. Stuffed candle rarefied is pretty great news. Okay, so a lot of extra running for not a lot of extra power. It seems to have turned out. No. Oh, that's annoying.
Smite them.
Go forth, my many angry ghosts. But this room seemed pretty small and simple. Until all the additional enemies started spawning. Yeah, and after all that, like, nothing in the way of loot, just a room being difficult. Well, we did manage to sock away a fair amount of additional money, although it looks like we don't really get too much of value for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy the card. We're gonna keep picking up stuff that might actually help us with the fight, because I may need the help.
Aid from Olympus can take many different forms. As not all of us are suitably prepared or even built to face significant ordeals. Take, for instance, fairest Aphrodite over here.
Oh, Lady Demeter, you know that's patently untrue. I may be more a lover than a fighter, but that doesn't mean I won't mangle the faces of our foes if that is what it takes to get them to back off. Now, why don't we show your granddaughter how well we get along?
You deal more damage with your weapon. Okay, so we have 30% weapon damage bonus here versus like specials inflict freeze.
understanding with that boatman, haven't you? He's such a solitary soul. Rugged, tall, powerfully built.
Yes, I too would like to fuck the boatman. Weak effects are more... I'm still not actually using magic all that much, like, because it's really hard to stand still long enough. So I guess Broken Resolve is the thing. Not a very impressive couple of boons there, honestly. For the money we spent, the effectiveness we get, I think, is going to be pretty limited.
See you shortly.
Okay, we're going to do it this time.
Great Anubis, grant me and Discura now abyssal strength. Odd. All of this looks entirely the same, and so do you, Titan. I had expected that perhaps this night had something new for me in store.
Oh, do not sound so disappointed, granddaughter. If you wish for me to muster some newfangled trick of mine in order to enliven these proceedings, I am happy to oblige.
Oh, right, only half of the spawns. Okay, so if those guys blow up. Get him, Tula. Why dash? Don't dash along it, dash away from it, or sideways, or something. I don't want to fight your other subjects. I came to fight you. Yeah, I mean, the Moon Howl is great. The Moon Howl is, like, the best part of our build. Okay.
3, 2, 1. All comes to an end.
So 3 of these. Hey, that's a pretty good start damage-wise. Can't move ever. Oh god. Wow, his scythe get real big, it turns out. Huh, what's causing that secondary explosion?
I have withstood the gods, even the fates. If you would deign to bring me low, how dare you? How dare you?
I don't trust it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, fortunately, they let you get a little preview of this, so we know some of what's going on here at least. It's laser time until it's not laser time anymore. I don't think I got hit by that, frankly. Ah, man, it's all fucking... It's all zones and projectiles as far as the eye can see. Oh, dude, the Hades one enemies always catch me off guard. Oh wait, that's a fake, or there's more than one of them. Well, he managed to dash into my howl, which I appreciate. Yeah, he never stops moving long enough for me to, like, put down a zone that's going to do anything. Do not get grabbed. Do not get grabbed.
You wouldn't dare.
Getting close. Oh, okay. He has more sides than I'm used to him having. He's very good at standing just outside of any zone I place, ever. No, you're fucking kidding me.
You ought not have anticipated any other outcome.
That's incredibly frustrating. The fact that he can just be like invincible for several minutes is really annoying. Not several minutes, but you know, like he can just do this pattern where it's like, well, I'm going to teleport all over the 3-screen tall map, and there's nothing you can do to hit me until I decide I'm done with this part of my pattern. That was a win, and
But then almost isn't good enough, is it?
that was a win, and that's just incredibly frustrating.
There's something new here. Good.
Well, we got that at least.
Now kneel before me, O horned king, and know your place, lest I reduce you and that flowing mane of yours to dust and scatter it to the four winds.
Yes, that was truly excellent, Dora. Although, Horned King? That made it sound as though I was important in some way, when I think you were going for sheer dominance.
Yeah, that's a good note. Just kind of popped into my head, you know? The antlers. They are striking. They real?
Don't you touch them.
I'm gonna.
I said don't.
I'm gonna.
Please?
You know what the other frustrating part of that is? We never got our Death Defiance back. And if I had not booted for no reason at all to Hecate, we would certainly have won.
Hi. What are you even doing in this dump still anyway? If your mom and pop are back in charge, you ought to be living in style with them down in Tartarus. Are they that bad?
No, I may have been born in Tartarus, but my home is here, as well as my responsibilities. And the crossroads are not a dump, or at least wouldn't be if you could mind your rubbish.
Whatever. Though at least that's one good thing that came out of all this. I really thought I was gonna lose you, babe.
Very touching.
I'm serious.
She is the one writing most of the fanfic. Okay, alright, you know what? I'm trying so hard to turn this relationship into something not maximally adversarial.
Hey, how about another visit to the springs? You seemed to enjoy yourself last time, and I find it truly helps.
Well, as long as it helps. Look, I don't get my wings wet for just anybody, babe, but you're special. So let's go? Look at all these bubbles dying off.
What is it like having so many siblings? I have but one and didn't even know him growing up. Though I often tried confiding in him anyway, like an imaginary friend.
Also, I kind of did know him growing up, because I also have the memories of growing up that way. But I suspect this text was written before that was true.
The more brothers and sisters you have, the bigger the disappointment you can be. And it is so embarrassing when you forget their names. Just look at how us kids of Nyx get on. The only family more messed up than mine is yours.
You mean the Olympians? How do you figure? They have their differences, to be sure, but they still work together to maintain the natural order of the realms.
Okay.
Work together? Come on, they can barely stand each other. From the very top on down. They never should have gone into business. Always caught between their blood commitments and their jobs.
I won't deny that family adds a complicated layer to their responsibilities, but it's also a source of solidarity and strength. Look at them now, standing together against a common foe. This is the Olympus mortals' love and fear.
It's so fascinating for them to have made a protagonist who is so naive and who's willing to ignore, some amount of the evidence of things right in front of her to maintain the worldview that has been drilled into her, and to never have her shaken of the naivete at all. It's not that uncommon, I guess, in other media, but I feel like in video games, usually if your protagonist is deluded in some way, the shaking of the delusion is part of the plot usually. I don't know. It's an interesting choice, especially to have other people like around her going, "Hey, you can see what's happening here, right?" And for her to be like, "No, absolutely not. On my way."
Sorry, not impressed. They say family is a bond that can never be broken, but as is so often the case, they're wrong. Just because someone's related to you doesn't make them special or deserving of respect.
What does it take to earn respect from you, Eris?
I actually don't even know the answer to that right now. Though sitting naked with me in half-boiling water helps.
Well, all right.
Oh, I did the thing again. I should have cooked some
Blast
nectar.
there, babe.
It's less important
Look
here,
how clean
obviously.
my wings are now. Won't stay like this for long, but still.
At this point, we have lots of nectar to work with, so it's not as important that we...
Moonlight guide us and all.
I'll find my own way.
Okay, the daughter of the god of the dead shall earn a variety of god-sent powers from Olympus within the path of stars. I would love to have more control over that. The problem is, I think, we're getting the hex too early before we know what gods will want to cooperate.
Shouldn't be too long.
Oh, also, I should... I probably don't need to be buying nectar anymore from you, but I should make sure I have at least one of the other gift currencies.
Insubordination, dereliction of duty, falsehood, intimidation, obstinance, simply setting a negative example for the shades. Anything else, would you say?
Indulgence, callousness, negligence. Hecate, Headmistress, I accept your judgment, and I have no excuses for my deeds.
Well, thank the fates that you would spare me that, at least. Now then, with Nyx returned, I ought petition her to take you back. Surely the House of Hades could use another hand.
Don't. You know as well as I, my place is here. But I'm retribution incarnate. I'm not here only to stand guard.
Clearly. Much retribution is to come, both above and below in these changing times. And you shall administer it in accordance with Knight's will, when and wheresoever you see fit.
Retribution whenever and wherever I see fit. You're letting me proceed. What have I done to deserve that?
Nemesis, you hold such answers, not I. Now go. And see to our collective charge that time flows freely forth.
Consider it done, Headmistress.
I kind of always thought she was just assuming that she would get into trouble, and indeed. Okay, so Earthly Fortune, blah, blah, blah. None of this is new. Rage of the Elements is like the only thing left that's actually interesting, and it requires a resource that we may have trouble laying hand to.
Up you go.
Alright, let's get another batch of nectar cooking, at least one more.
Become as new. Covered up.
I might actually need some stardust soon. Stuff's easy enough to come by, though.
While you just showing up, welcome.
Even in all your wisdom, Commander, how is it that you know so much about the Oath of the Unseen? As far as I know, it predates even my father's rule within the Underworld.
Oh yeah, your papa took a different tack. Was all about his packs of punishment. Even served your brother with him once when they were really on the outs. But Boyo just went for it and then things really heated up.
You didn't answer my question.
Yeah, not even a little
I'm not
bit.
gonna, for I made certain vows myself.
Also, I don't know.
I'm most appreciative of your generosity. Would that I had more to give you in return besides the wisdom of my vast experience.
Please, sir, that is more than enough. Your disciples and I are fortunate to study under you.
Well, I am very frustrated by that outcome. That was... We must not dwell. It's not valuable to get upset about it to any degree beyond that which yields action. But fuck me, man. Right at the end, and at the end, I just lost it because we were so close. Ah, the teleporting. So much fucking teleporting. All of the enemies are such cowards. Okay, well, the thirst is on this weapon that I don't like very much. So we probably won't use that one.
What would Night have me do?
What would Night have me do? The axe is currently the only weapon that will give us Nightmare if we use it going downward. That's wild. Okay, well, I wouldn't have done that because obviously the axe is going to get the job done. Right? Like,
Much deeper than it looks.
if I just dump Nightmare into this thing and then we take this thing down there, I bet we get it. I bet it happens. What about the aspect of Thanos? Your attack is faster. Each strike grants plus 2% critical chance for your Omega moves up to a max of 20%. This is another thing where it is a little bit of a bummer that the stats just keep track of weapons and not aspects, because I kind of would like to try to win with the aspects that I haven't gotten wins with yet. And this is just plus raw attack power, so obviously pretty good value once you get your many multipliers factored in. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the plan's going to be. I'm not figuring it out right now. I'm just going to say right there, that's going to be it for us for tonight, and thank you all so much for watching. I'm so upset. When you come back next time, we're taking some kind of weapon, we're going down there, and we're fucking finishing the job. It is going to happen. And we'll see you then.